Well, hey friends, it's Paul. Welcome to the channel. I just wanted to do a quick video because I rely on review videos extensively when I'm doing shopping for things. I really do like to research on YouTube, but so often I don't find too many reviews on the stuff I'm looking for. So when I have either good or bad experience, and it's something that, costs more than say $100 or something, I like to do a video on it in hopes that it helps somebody else. And I would say 9 out of 10 of my videos are positive experiences. But I want to share this cautionary tale with you. And might I add, this is no reflection on the product itself. You'll get my meaning in a second. So I generally am a still man. I like my still saws. It runs like crazy, never gives me a problem. But I wanted to get a bigger one and a second one so Ben can help me. And he saw some reconditioned Husqvarnas on eBay, and they were quite a bit off, and it had pretty good reviews. The majority were positive, but every so often there'd be like a 1 star and saying, they had all kinds of problems with it. It's weird, it's like you got 4 and 5 stars and then a 1 star, 4 and 5 stars and then a 1 star. I'm like, that's kind of weird, but the price. Usually I've bought reconditioned stuff, all kinds of, from laptops to all kinds of different products. A lot of times on Amazon Marketplace, they've been lightly used, returned. You can save, 20, 25% or something. And it worked just as good as new. So I thought I would try it, and we did. We ordered it, and it came. And it was not a positive experience. Now, let me say, first and foremost, a lot of people that did have issues said that they returned it and there was no issue whatsoever. It was promptly refunded. Now, that was my experience. I ended up returning the saw, and I waited to make the video because I wanted to make sure, and they did promptly refund it. No questions asked. And I will say that I put on there that it was defective. Now, usually I like to go through Amazon on most of my stuff, but Ben seems to have pretty good luck going through eBay. But so this was through eBay, and this is from Husqvarna certified factory reconditioner or something like that. The first thing that we noticed was when we got the saw, somebody had engraved their initials into the plastic of it. Oh, well, that's kind of weird. That's probably not somebody that just had it a day or two and then sent it back or whatever, put in the gas and oil and all that good stuff. And I mean, I've been sawing for 40 years, so, but I could not get that thing to start right out of the box. I couldn't get it to start at all. It fired once for about a second. You couldn't even goose the throttle. It died. I mean, just that quick. To tune those, you got to have the special spline tool, So I got that. And first thing we did is took the spark plug out, looked at it, and it was toast. I mean, like, we never ran it because we never even got it to fire, but, it had like some carbon bridged across the gap. It was just, they, and they probably get a spark plug. Their cost on it's maybe $1, $2 or something. You tell me, for the price that they're charging, that they could have at least popped in a fresh plug, but no. Now, I will say the chain, it wasn't new, but it was sharp. It looked good. The bar was good. The saw had some, wasn't pristine, but you expect that. We knew it had been used. Didn't expect initials carved in it, and certainly didn't expect a spark plug that was toast. So, we did adjustments back to the factory settings, and it fired up, and it ran pretty good. Wasn't 100%. We need to fine tune it a little bit more, but putting the thing in the truck, if you put it on its side, it would leak fuel, the fuel vent valve, whatever you want to call it. it had a problem, and it's like, you know, just with all the headaches of this thing already, it just got too many bad vibes. Now you got to deal with, and it's like all stuff you can remedy, spark plugs and fix it, but you really shouldn't have to. I mean, you are supposed to be buying something that works out of the box, and so we sent it back, and I don't know, but my guess is they probably have these repair places, factory authorized throughout the country, I'm guessing. And probably some of them are really good, and then other ones probably not so good. And of course, my Charlie Brown bad luck is such that I got one that wasn't from one of the better places. I don't know that's how it works, but it would kind of explain my situation when so many other people, had. But other people said, yeah, the spark plug was, the gap was bridged. Yeah, it was, impossible to start. Yeah, I had a tinker with it. And, but like I say, they did promptly take it back. It was no hassle. You take the oil out, take the gas and oil out, and send it back. And went through the post office actually. Didn't have to drive anywhere special or none of that stuff, and they promptly refunded it. But it's too bad because it's a nice saw. I mean, everybody loves their Husky saws, and a good price and all that. And I did not try another one. I'm like, you know, for the savings, I don't want to go through it again if I get another bad one. But anyways, let me know if you guys tried it and had a good experience, or if you tried it and had a bad experience. Overall, I'm not knocking Husqvarna stuff. I've got Husqvarna chaps and Husqvarna gloves, and their stuff's good, and I'm sure the saw was great, and it just should have been, I'm blaming it on the refurbishers. But that's my story, and just a cautionary tale. Share with me your story if you would. I much appreciate your time. Until next time, we'll see you.